At this stage, we have performed a communication with a Type A card, and we capture 400 milliseconds of signal when using the DAC board and display it or display them in MPEG waveform viewer. It could be interesting to not only perform this analog burst measurement and also display it actually in the viewer of MP Manager. To do so, first we will need to add start SPI and stop SPI command, indicating that we will use this time the NFC board resource to spy the communication between the CTS3 and the card, and to generate a MP-log trace, basically. And we will also add a RF measurement. This RF measurement will be positioned after the setting. We will indicate here that we would like to include directly the measurement into the MP-log trace format or trace file format. The duration of the capture will be set to 5 milliseconds, for example. Note that the maximum acquisition time to, let's say, for adding actually the capture into the viewer is 20 milliseconds. Then I will also need to indicate to the NFC board to trigger on the same event than the DAC board. To do so, we will use always the same event, but I will also indicate here that the NFC board will also be used and to perform the capture. Let's execute this new script and see the results. So first, as before, we perform the communication. In addition, we perform the analog capture with the DAC board, and last but not the least, we also spy the communication between the CTS3 and the card, and we will display not only the analog capture as before, but we also have access here in the viewer to the trace of the communication and the analog capture performed when using the NFC board. The trigger is appearing here. This is the same as before, TX on, and if we zoom in, we have indeed the analog capture added into the trace.